Good morning, everybody. It's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway, and I'm here to do your general weekly read for the 30th of November until the 6th of December. So, sitting with the energy this morning, the first words that came to me was merry-go-round. So, I feel that what it's saying is that and this is a general read, so it's not going to be for everybody, but it's saying that we are, there are a number of us still on this merry-go-round, and it's just keeps going round and round and round, and it's like knowing when is it time to actually get off this merry-go-round and stop this flow of energy. It's interesting because the words coming after that is there's something to be revealed, there's light to be shone on something that is going to come to the forefront, and it's going to be different for each one of us. And the analogy I got, it's like a pimple ready to pop. So there is something out there, and please note that this is not saying that it has to be something negative or something bad. It could be something very positive, something good, something really coming to light. It could even be a secret that is ready to be revealed. I don't know, it's really going to be very specific for the people that this resonates with. But what it is saying is that there's something that really needs to be changed. And again, it's not saying that it has to be, something that's negative. It can be something positive, because the changes need to come. Even hearing the word tower moment, but the tower in the tarot deck is actually can be a very good card, because what it's saying is that, what's been going on, this merry-go-round that you have you've been on for so long, this carousel, it's ready to crumble. It's ready, it's saying, you know what, this is your stop. It's ready to get off, and the changes are here to be made now. Okay. What came after that was the words I could hear were that the happiness awaits, and there, I could feel this excitement. For some, it's also going to be about love. It may be a true love, or a love that comes into your life now. This can be a soulmate connection. But I also want to put in that, you know what, actually, I'm not going to put that in, because it's not feeling right. So I'm going to leave it as, yeah, for some, it might be that there is love coming into your life, and, the love of a partner, or you're going to meet someone, you're going to bump into someone this week. It's going to be very different for everyone, as we say. But I come back to, it's time to radiate. It's time, it's time for you to shine. So it really is a very positive message that is coming through, and it's saying it is time to get off that merry-go-round. It's time to create the change. So I'm going to now be reading from my Sacred Geometry Healing card deck. The link is below to where these can be purchased as well. So let's draw some cards for the week. Can't believe it's already December tomorrow, and we are 25 days then off Christmas. It's like, whoa, unbelievable. Where has this year gone? I think for a lot of people it feels like a write-off with everything that's been going on, but then at the same time it's been a very, for some, a very cathartic year, being very healing. A lot of changes going on, not only in the world, but also within ourselves. So nice message. But be interesting to see what next year brings, and how things are going to change. The other thing is that we do have a full moon today. It's the 30th. It is also a lunar eclipse, and it is a blue moon here in the southern hemisphere. So it is a very powerful day. And again, now saying in that, you know, when I say something can be brought to light, it actually can be, especially when we talk about the full moon, because it's at times like this when things actually do come to the forefront to be revealed. It's also the time to let go. So it's actually a perfect week and a perfect message that came through already. And the first card come through is surrender. It's time to surrender. Time to surrender what you cannot control. It's what is it that has kept you on this merry-go-round? What is it that, you know, you need to surrender to allow yourself to hop off? And you know what's so great about the surrender card is when we look at it, you know, the way in which this is actually the hypercube, and what it's saying is that, you know, I think it's 261 different ways in which these cubes can be placed, and what it's saying is that if we surrender to what we cannot control, it opens up all these different doorways for us to go through, you know, changes, new beginnings, different people, you know, maybe job opportunities, work opportunities. And it's interesting too, because it's a 46, 4 plus 6 is 10, and it's a 1. So when we surrender, we start the new beginning, we allow something new to come in. Metatron's cube, it is saying that really you have the answers within you, everything that you're looking for, all the questions that you keep asking yourself. Don't look externally for the answers. The answers already are within you. You know what to do. You just have to acknowledge it. You have to honor it and go, you know what? I need to do what my inner, you know, my gut is telling me. It's coming through loud and clear. If you choose to ignore it, then, you know, whatever lessons there may be attached to it are going to get harder, not easier for you. Okay. Can I have a couple more cards, please? A couple more cards for the 30th of November to the 6th of December. Okay. I've got too many. I'm going to put them back. There was like 6 cards that came out. I thought there was a few less. Okay. Can we have some cards? I know we've already... Oh, okay. Here we go. Time to create harmony in your life. This is about balance and harmony. What a beautiful frequency to work with. So the first one to recommend is the 432 Hertz. It is one that I do create as a vibrational elixir in my lab. So I will put the links to that as well. But this is about creating the harmony in your life. You know, most of the time we're our own worst enemy, because we make things harder for ourselves rather than surrendering it to it and, you know, creating the harmony within our lives. You know, it's for some of us, some people, they just like to keep playing on different aspects, you know, going on in your life, and, you know, you're just making a bigger and bigger scene and making it harder and harder and harder to let go. So surrender, create the harmony and balance. Know that you have all the answers. Okay, the one that I'm taking is on the table, the flower of life. Okay, this is saying to you that there is something in its gestational period. For some, it can actually be an actual pregnancy, but for others it's saying, well, with this card, that you're in a cocoon stage right now. So the gestational stage, something is brewing, something is coming to light, and, you know, all is here to be revealed, as I've said in, you know, the notes that I've written this morning. So yeah, it's in its gestational stage. It's growing, it's nurturing, and it's probably not far off coming, you know, giving birth. And I don't mean just in a literal sense. Okay. And what's nice, we've got 2 4s on the table as well. So 4s is all about foundations. The harmony card is a 40, so it's a 4, and the flower of life is a 13. 1 plus 3 is a 4. All right. I'm going to take these 2 more cards, and that's it, because they're a bit hard. This is exactly what we're talking about this morning. You know, we're on this merry-go-round. Something needs to change. You know, there's something needing to be revealed. And when this card comes through, you know, this is the unlimited potential and it's consciously creating your reality. This is saying when we change the way, when we start to change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. When we start to change our thoughts, when we start to change our emotions, when we start to change, you know, even the food we eat, the lifestyle we live, we start to create changes deep down on a cellular level. And when we start to do this, everything about us from the inside out, when our light, you know, it's about us shining our light, it's about us radiating. This is about you radiating, because this is about you changing, you know, consciously creating and changing your reality to bring through what it is that you want to manifest into your world now. It's about creating the foundations, but we're doing it by nurturing, you know, that which we want to have within our life now. Okay. And it's interesting, like when we look at the cube, we're looking at foundations. And we've got 2 4s on the table. Like I said, we've got the 13 and the 40 here. Can you see that? And both of those are a 4. So this is all about our foundations. We're nurturing, we're creating, and you know, when we nurture, create, this is what we're doing. We're expressing it, we're building on it, we're you know, in that cocoon phase, and we're nurturing the ideas that we have that we want to bring to light. And I think that's really, really beautiful. The bottom of the deck, just to finish it off, and there's 2 8s as well. So, you know, from your 4s, creating your foundations, you've got the 17, so that's an 8. And you got 35, which is the bottom of the deck, which is expansion, but 3 + 5 is an 8. So what it's saying is when we surrender, we have the new beginnings. So 4 and 6 is a 1. Okay, we're actually coming from the heart, because 1 and 5 is a 6. So we're coming from the heart, we're coming from within, where, you know, we're using our intuition, we're creating the 4s. So we're creating foundational work, we're creating the balance around the foundations. It's like the 4 of Wands in the tarot deck. Okay, again, unlimited potential is a 1. So when we change our reality and our thoughts, etc., you know, we bring you through the new beginnings. And then what do? We manifest, and we make manifest our reality. And that is exactly what we're doing. That is what the number 8 is. There's 17 is an 8, and expansion is an 8. So a really, really beautiful reading this week. And I love it how it comes through in the numerology as well. And then, you know, the words that I get prior to actually pulling cards. So have an awesome week. Use today's full moon to your own benefit. Use it to release. I love to do that by burning. I like to write things down and then burn it. So it's actually releasing it, working with the fire element. And we can work here with the 432 frequency. And I actually, that's what I'm going to say. The other one I would recommend is condor medicine, because condor medicine goes perfectly with the unlimited potential. So all those links will be below. Have a wonderful week, and look forward to speaking with you next time. Bye for now.